So I'm here now with Nicholas, Natalie, and Sibyl from the movie Sam. Thanks for coming, guys.
It's our pleasure. Thank you.
So Sam is kind of an interesting storyline. If you want to tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's a gender switch comedy about a man, a classic male chauvinist pig, an absolute woman hater, wakes up one morning as a woman and has to see how the other half lives. And things get very complicated when his best friend becomes his best friend. Yeah, I don't want to say too much more than that, but it's a lot of fun. The journey is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So you pretty much then had to play a man that was a woman?
Yeah, it's really fun to study men for the right reasons for a role. No, it really and truly, it's fun. It's fun to. I grew up with brothers. I grew up with two brothers, so it's cool to kind of understand the intricacies of what it is to grow up and someone who is devoid of emotion in a way. Like boys are always taught to be football players, be proud and be tough, and like women are encouraged to be delicate and be sensitive, and it's something that men, I think, and Sam in particular, doesn't really take women's sensitivity and in the right way, and he's kind of cruel, and so he gets taught a lesson, and I think that's the beautiful journey that Nick really created in this film is the fact that he understands in the end of it like what women go through and how not to do that ever again. So it's really a beautiful, beautiful story. I'm happy to be able to tell.
Awesome, very good. And then Sibyl, how did you get involved in the project?
Well, I was brought in by one of Nick's writing partner, John Gallagher, as to help produce the film, and it started out actually more on a very smaller scale, producing, sort of just helping out, and then Nick and I just sort of, when we met, it was just a perfect fit in terms of working together. We
production chemistry.
We really have great production chemistry. It's amazing. The day I met him, it was there. It was kismet, I call it, when it comes to that. And we and after that, I sort of just ended up taking really large responsibility in the producing level. And of course, when we were casting, this girl comes in the room who I happen to actually know for a long time. I know, and the one thing that I have to say that I didn't mention before, actually, that even though I haven't seen her work in a long time, the one thing I was familiar with, and I've talked to Nick about this during the audition, is that I knew her work ethic. And I knew, so I knew that we could take right off the bat, this was before we did the callback, that I knew right off the bat that we could take a chance on her, because I know that when it comes to her work, she takes it very seriously. She's very professional. She studies everything. I know that if anything, she studies too much. We used to joke around about that, but it's in a good way, in a very, and
the energy that she brings to her work, the energy that she brings to her performance.
Stop
Blush away. But seriously,
because I think a film that like this, that Nick put together, you needed someone to be able to carry that character, that role, and it's not a very easy role, isn't it? I mean, I'm an actor too. I know how difficult it is to study one aspect to begin with of a character. She has to do this in two, because she's trying to be, the character of Sam and Samantha at the same time in the movie. So it's a tough shoe to fill, that she just kind of went in there and she said, you know what, I'm jumping in and I'm doing this and I'm diving in, no problem, and she did. And that's why we always gush over
doing it.
Yeah,
we had the crew, the cast, everyone involved in this was a complete joy. So much fun to work with, and we're so proud of it. We're so proud of the film, and also of Nick and John's brilliant work with the script and Nick's brilliant directing. It was just so much fun to work on. We're so grateful.
So are you spoiled now then, with this being your first directing job, that all the other ones are going to have to be exactly great?
I think it's supposed to be fun, and people, the cast and crew is supposed to like each other, and I don't know, we'll see what happens next time, but
well, hopefully you continue and you try it again and you have us good luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Sandrene, it's so nice to meet you.
You too. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.